Harvard is pretty good. It wouldn't shock me at all if they beat Michigan State in that 7-10 matchup. And I kind of tend to agree with you on LSU. I'm not sold on them.
Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Odd Coaches Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Keith Adams. And throughout the women's basketball tournament, every Throwdown Thursday will be solely focused on the NCAA Division I women's tournament. So we're going to go through, and with me this week is our favorite administrator, Robert Abney. Robert, for Region 1 Spokane, I still don't like how they do that. Let me give you my thoughts. Projected winner is UCLA. Teams to watch: Richmond's good, NC State is good, and Harvard is good. 3 Ivy League teams did make the tournament. Teams to root for: got to root for GCU, got to root for the Lopes, and George Mason. Got to root for George Mason, but that's a long flight out there. And don't pick Ole Miss, and I'm sorry, don't pick LSU. Any thoughts about, let me get this right, Region 1 Spokane?
So I agree with you. I think UCLA comes out of there. I mean, I suppose North Carolina State could give them a little bit of a battle, but I don't see anybody else that might head them off. Baylor is decent. That Baylor Grand Canyon game, that could be an upset. Grand Canyon's pretty salty. Harvard is pretty good. It wouldn't shock me at all if they beat Michigan State in that 7-10 matchup. And I kind of tend to agree with you on LSU. I'm not sold on them.
Yeah, and Grand Canyon's coach, I believe, is going to leave. So I think she might want to get a win on the way out.
She's won. However, she's been there like 5 years, I think, and she's like 112-30 in 5 years. So I mean, she's done all right.
Yes.
And they went like 30-2 this year. So yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all if she moves up somewhere.
All right, so Region 2 Birmingham, and again, the region thing, we can't go north, south, east, whatever. The projected winner is South Carolina. Now, I'm going to give you some teams to watch just because we got a show to do, but it's going to be hard for somebody to beat South Carolina. But check out Utah. Check out Maryland. I think they're healthy now. I love Columbia. I think they're a very good team. And I always am a fan of Kara Lawson because she grew up while I was coaching, and I watched her career. Teams to root for: Norfolk State, because my family has a lot of alum there, and Oregon State. When the Pac-2 12-6 did whatever, man, most of those ladies left, and now they've got a whole new crew. So good luck to them, but don't pick Maryland and don't pick Duke. Don't do it. Again, we got a show to do, but I like them, love them. But that's South Carolina there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm with you,
On you, sir.
That is South Carolina's region to lose. I don't see anybody there beating them. I mean, Maryland is decent, but Sweet 16, that's not a good matchup to have, because you're giving Dawn Staley a week to get ready for you. And as much as I like Kara Lawson and the job she's done at Duke, I don't see anybody beating South Carolina.
Yeah, that's going to be, dare I say, a buzzsaw. So when we get back, we're going to talk about the third and fourth regions, or however they do that. We'll figure it out. We'll be right back on the Odd Coaches Podcast. Hi, everyone. Dr. Keith Adams here. And for over 30 years, I've dedicated my life to helping student athletes succeed, not just on the fields and the courts, but in the classroom and beyond. And that's why I founded the CKA Save Project. The CKA Save Project understands that finding the balance between academics and athletics is crucial for long-term success. That's why the CKA Save Project offers a range of programs, including personalized consulting, mentorship, and coming in 2027, our innovative Gap Year Basketball Academy designed to assist both young men and women reach their full potential both on and off the court. I'm incredibly excited to announce that the CKA Save Project is now partnering with the Cascade Sports Network. This partnership will allow us the opportunity to amplify our message and reach even more student athletes through the Odd Coaches podcast and other exciting initiatives. Join the CKA Save Project and the Cascade Sports Network as we empower the next generation of student athletes. Visit CKA on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org to learn more. Let's work together to find the balance and help unlock your potential. Welcome back to the Odd Coaches Podcast. In segment 2, we're going to talk Region 3 in Birmingham. The projected winner is Texas. Okay? Teams to watch. So this region for me is a little extra interesting because Ohio State's good, Notre Dame's a 3 seed, and Iowa State is healthy and playing well. And yes, another Ivy League team in Princeton. Teams we're rooting for, gotta root for High Point. George, you got both the men's and the women's team in the tournament. Men got a better chance to win than the women, but we're happy to be there. Another great story, Robert. William and Mary, they're making their first tournament appearance. Now, they were like they're like the 9th seed in their conference tournament or something like that. So this is not going to look pretty. But we're very happy that they're there.
Hey, they're in, baby. They're dancing.
You gotta root for Montana State. One, they're good, but two, it's a very top-heavy tournament. So good luck to you. Don't pick Tennessee, don't pick Michigan, and please don't pick TCU. This is not going to be pretty. But I digress. Robert, what do you think about Region 3 in Birmingham?
I'll echo what you said on Montana State. Montana State is very good. They're long, they guard you, they can hit shots. The Big Sky is not a real tough league, but Ohio, I can see them beating Ohio State. They're very good and very capable. I actually like Notre Dame coming out of the bottom half of that bracket. I think TCU has had a great year, but I like those guards from Notre Dame. In the end, though, I don't know if that's enough for them to get past Texas.
Yes. All right. In Region 4 in Spokane, the projected winner is UConn, is what I have. Teams to watch: USC. Juju is everything as advertised. I like Cal because they do shoot the 3-ball very well. Iowa, I want to watch because Caitlin's not there and the ball's going to be distributed a little more, and they may be a little more motivated. And South Dakota State is good. They're like regular good. So teams to root for: Florida Gulf Coast is a team to root for, and Murray State's a team to root for. And don't pick Kentucky and don't pick Oklahoma. Don't, just stay away. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. What are you thinking, Robert?
I'm with you on South Dakota State. I mean, that's a good team. They're really good. And USC, I mean, USC is the 1 seed, but they got UConn in there, and this is, in my opinion, this is the only region in which the 1 seed isn't going to come out. I think UConn comes out. You got Juju and Kiki Iriafen against Paige Buckets and Azzi Fudd and all of UConn. And I think UConn's better. I just think they're a better team. And I think the only thing that'll be interesting to see is that this year the Big East is bad. And UConn did just play South Carolina not too long ago and in South Carolina and took their lunch money. But they have not had a whole lot of competition down the stretch. So that could be interesting, but I still think they're going to come out of there.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, around the time the show started, I'm seeing the landscape, and I said, this might be the end of UConn's national run, and then they got Page, and then they got AZ. They've had a lot of injuries. They haven't played together. So
Yep.
this is the first time and the last time that they're going to be able to play with that group. And I think that's motivation to do some really big important things. So it's going to be hard to pick against UConn to get to the Final Four. And I think just like last year, Robert, there's going to be more energy in Tampa Bay than there will be in San Antonio. And there's going to be a lot of folks, just like last year when we were in Phoenix, we had standing room only watching the women's final. And for the men's game, it was good
Yeah.
luck, Godspeed. But you have North Carolina State and Alabama in there. That's that's what's going to happen to you.
Yep.
So anyway, in segment 3, we are going to try to predict this four. We don't think that's going to be too hard. Well, I think we're going to get at least 75%. And then we're going to give some advice for watching the tournament. We'll be right back on the Odd Coaches Podcast. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Keith Adams, and for years, I've witnessed the struggle student athletes face on how to truly balance the demands of academics and athletics. It's a question that I have dedicated my life to answering. That's why I wrote Finding the Balance, my personal journey to academic and athletic success. It's more than just a book. It is my personal journey, and it is filled with hard-earned lessons from decades as a coach, educator, and now president of the CKA SAFE Project. Inside, you will find practical advice, real-life stories, and a clear roadmap to help student athletes, coaches, and parents navigate the complex world of balancing sports and education. And now I am thrilled to bring this message to a wider audience as a proud member of the Cascade Sports Network. We're partnering to amplify these crucial conversations about student athlete success. I believe every student athlete deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential, both on and off the court and the field. You can purchase your copy directly from our website at www.ckasafeproject.org. Join me and the Cascade Sports Network as we work together to help every student athlete succeed. Welcome back to the Odd Coaches Podcast in segment 3, national semifinals and championship. So my prediction, we got UCLA going against UConn. I'm going to pick UConn. And we got South Carolina and Texas in a better game than the last one. I got South Carolina. And if I'm booking it, not that it's predetermined, but I want a UConn South Carolina final, and the ratings will go through the roof. And players be damned, let the best team win. Robert, what are you looking at in terms of your Final Four?
I don't have anything different than you have. I could see Notre Dame maybe putting a fly in Texas's ointment. But I don't. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I could see it happening, but I don't think it will. I mean, Juju and Kiki Iriafen, could they beat UConn in the Elite Eight? Absolutely. But like South Carolina and UCLA, I don't see anybody heading them off. I just don't see it. So I think you've got it picked out exactly how I would pick it.
Yeah, so let's give some advice to the players. Enjoy yourself. You've been playing basketball a very long time. It's just there's going to be more eyeballs on the product. But again, once the ball is tipped to sing the song, it's just a game. You've played a long time. Let's again, as I said on the men's show, please don't pull out the new move now. Let's not do that. And let's not draw that undue attention to yourself. Coaches. And it's not just because Robert is here, but I've seen a little more of this in the women's game this year, and that's a troubling trend. Can we just focus on our own team and not every call, every this, every that? a lot of extra emotions, and your players feed off of that. And a lot of times I see teams lose because the coaches lose composure. And then fans, more than anything, keep supporting. Join a bracket. We're going to have it. Follow us on social media. Keep the clicks coming because that's how you move the game forward. Pour that energy in these regional games, put butts in the seats, and let's enjoy this ride because you've got excellent players. You play below the rim. You're going to see a lot of ball movement, not that much ISO, thank goodness. I'll get enough of that in the men's game. But Robert, any advice, players, coaches, fans that you have before we wrap up?
No, I think you're spot on with all of that. I think, players, you gotta enjoy the ride because it doesn't happen to everybody, and you never know what it's going to end. So you want to make sure you enjoy that. Coaches, your teams need you. Don't quit talking to the officials. Your teams need you. Coach up your teams. Don't worry about the officials. Officials don't make or miss free throws and layups. Your kids do. Focus on that. And fans, just have a blast. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, pop those ratings, man. Pop those ratings. So on the men's side, CKA is doing a watch party, and we will have the women's games on at that time as well. There's going to be like 4 TVs on, so we're going to split it up. It's going to be Saturday, March 29th. If you're local to the district, Maryland and Virginia, DMV, we'll be at the Green Turtle in Burtonsville. Suggested donations, $50. Come on down and enjoy yourself. And on the men's side, we'll be at the Final Four conducting research on student-athlete motivation, athletes' perspective on collective bargaining, as well as coaching in this Wild West, as they like to call it. So enjoy the tournaments. And on behalf of our favorite administrator, Robert Abney, I'm Dr. Keith Adams, saying thank you for listening and or watching the iCoaches podcast. And we'll see you on the sidelines. Till next time, take care.
The iCoaches podcast is sponsored by the CKA Save Project. The CKA Save Project is an industry leader in providing student-athlete academic and athletic support. From assessing student-athletes' academic and athletic skills to measuring and monitoring student-athlete academic progress to improving student-athlete time management and organizational skills, the CKA Save Project provides wraparound services for student-athletes from middle school through college. For more information, visit us on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org or schedule a free consultation with Dr. Keith Adams by emailing cka@ckasaveproject.org. We hope you enjoyed today's show. The iCoaches podcast drops new episodes every Tuesday through Friday on most weeks. Make sure you subscribe to the iCoaches podcast on Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify, and YouTube. Follow the iCoaches podcast on Twitter and Instagram at oddcoaches. Follow Dr. Adams on Twitter and Instagram at CKA Save Project. In addition, follow Coach Mike Francis on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Franchise, spelled Coach Franchize. For more information about the CKA Save Project, please visit them on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org. See you next time on the iCoaches podcast.